Ambition is critical. Swansea edition. Stepping through the turnstiles into Abertawe, past the magazine racks and espresso bar, out the long glass doors in square tiled letters lie the phrase, ambition is critical. You're vague to where it comes from, the oft-quoted apocryphal pub shrug cliché graveyard of, but the idea feels familiar even as the firm handshake of the cabbie ushers you in. Go to the beach. Watch the towers of Port Talbot converse in smoke with the Mumbles Lighthouse as bicycles make racecourses of palm-treed pavement. There are surprisingly fewer druids in Wales than brochures imply. This stretch of alternating hills and concrete where an entire generation lost their jobs at once. Nearby there's a room where booming voices recite poetry of hills and old times, and you quake with the delivery, the look back, tales of gone days hard up against kids kicking cans down the street, the empty shop fronts, critical. Who writes the new poems? The bands all play covers. The stores are all chains. The pigeons and seagulls split the town into even territory, clearly marked on heads and benches. Push past the shopping centers into the pumping, boozy heart of town where men in white trainers prop up the castle with drowsy shoulders, strike conversations, compare jokes, accents, but try to match them drink for and get kicked out of every club, flailing obscenities all down Wine Street, fished out of the marina at 4 a.m. by still-pissed adventurers looking for mermaids. They are disappointed when they find you. Shake it off and tell it back the minute you're dry. Get some spine in your laugh. That's how it's done here. Settle. Find a flat with high windows. Gaze over the rolling rooftops. Stack your books. Mount old pictures. Sink like feet in wet sand. Feel the city's firm, warm hand on your shoulder every time you look outward. Ambition is... Downtown, there is a new rock night, but the bands are unrehearsed. The hip-hop show got talent from Bristol. The gallery forgot to print its address on the flyers. Another local closes its doors to shaking gray heads who mutter about the changing times. There has to be something. You felt it in late-night plans, seen the sparks, heard it in stories over beachside fires. Ambition. In times of need, you are hardly brilliant. Nostalgia can cripple. But here, history is both a sail and an anchor, the flying flag and impossible yardstick. So, you sit in the corner of the Uplands Tavern, nestled into cushions beside a photograph of Dylan Thomas, trying to write a manifesto, but all that come are odes, while the band plays a song that is not their own.